Okay, so this is the Rush deck that I'm going to try to get to King of Games this month. I actually go to King of Games in both Speed and Rush every month, and I have kept it this way ever since like 2020, or I even think I might have started at 2019. I've been going to King of Games for every single season, and since Rush came out, I've also been going to King of Games in Rush for every single month, and I have not lost my streak ever since. And this month is just gonna be the same deck that I used last month, which is Cybers, but except we are playing one less copy of this monster because it's limited to 2, and also instead of playing 3 copies of the maximum, we're playing 2 and 1 copies of Ghost Cyclone because it's limited to 3. And yeah, the reason I'm not playing 3 copies of Chaos FEMTRON because I only have 2 copies. That's pretty much it. So yeah, pretty standard Cybers deck. I think it's pretty good. Let's see how well it goes. Oh yeah, and in case you haven't been watching a lot of my streams, you definitely should, first of all. And also, if you have been watching a lot of my streams, you probably know I don't really like Rush as it stands right now, because it is quite boring, to be honest. I don't like the mechanic currently. I think it will get better once we get more cards, but for now it seems too RNG dependent, and it doesn't really feel like you're using any skills when you win or lose. It's mostly just like the feeling of just losing because you just aren't lucky enough. Like currently, if you just don't draw the right combinations of Backrow, low level, and high level monsters, you can just be locked out of the game entirely. And it doesn't really feel fun. But in this stream, I'm going to try my best to avoid ranting about how unfun I think Rush is, because I think I have done that enough times. So instead, I'm going to try to just shut up and enjoy the game, I guess. We have a lot of Backrow this time. And thankfully our opponent doesn't seem to have too much gas, so we can just summon a big guy and hope for the best. I really hope he sets more Backrow because I have a particle acceleration and another particle acceleration. If he has enough Harpies in hand, he might be able to OTK this turn. And that is just going to be pretty unfortunate. I hope he sets more Backrow. That would be pretty nice. But oftentimes you will run into situations like these where you have a bunch of Backrow removal and your opponent just doesn't have a lot of Backrow. And that's part of the problem I'm talking about with Rush, is that it's too RNG dependent. Sometimes even if you build quote-unquote the perfect deck, it doesn't really matter too much if you don't draw the right combination of cards in the right time. We're gonna grab the low level, I guess. Okay. We'll pop the Backrow. I think we can make a pretty big push here. We'll put this in the top deck so we can guarantee that we're gonna mill a Cybers off of our Asher Shoot. And yeah, it just sucks that you still have to win 5 times in a row to get to King of Games and Rush, when the entire game mechanic is just so RNG dependent. I mean, it's fine if you're playing against friends, but it's not very fine if you, in order to get to the top of the ranked ladder, you have to get 5 wins in a row. And you know, the feeling of just losing a win streak because of luck is just the worst feeling. Oh, it's not enough. No, we're gonna lose. We're so gonna lose. We lose to anything. If he has any single level 5 or higher monster, we just lose. Okay, just tribute summon and I'll scoop him. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's even a legend monster. Of course it is a legend monster. Yep. Well, I'd say that I did pretty well considering that my opening hand literally has a 0 low-level monsters. Oh, he's using a bad skill, huh? What does that skill even do? Beyond Curiosity. Activated at the beginning of the duel if your entire deck is Cybers. Add 3 FEMTRON and 3 Picotron to your deck, and then send as many FEMTRONs as possible from your deck to the graveyard. And then just has a drawback of losing attack for your maximum. Well, no reason whatsoever. This is not very good. So the problem with Chaos FEMTRON is that it needs a monster in the graveyard to actually use its effect. Because it has to have only Cybers in your graveyard, and that means it needs to have at least 1 Cybers. So you do actually need to have a monster in your graveyard to actually get the mill going. That means it's not very good on turn 1. And that's just how it is, I guess. Well, thankfully all the Cybers monsters have like 0 defense or 100 defense, so you can just attack over all of these set monsters without too big of a risk. Well, it is to be expected that every Backrow that you set is going to be popped by some form of Backrow pop, because, well, your opponent always seems to have everything that counters your deck. At least that's what it feels like. What on earth is... Oh, it's the Peacock Picotron that the skill adds. If you have no other monsters on the field and you have FEMTRON in your graveyard, send this card to your field, to your graveyard, then draw 2 and then mill 2. I don't think that's like very good, because you... What, you're using 2 monsters to trade for 2 cards, and then mill 2, which is not too big of a deal. Because like, FEMTRON mills free. So like, I don't know how good that is. It's like a card neutral kind of... I mean, I guess it makes your actual shoot massive, which is something. What does Zeptron do? If you have no other monster... Oh, this one is really good. Never mind, it shuffles back 2 cards. It's not... It's a -1. It's not very good. Okay. We're gonna probably... We're gonna put back this to the top deck and then mill. So we guarantee a Cyber's mill. And then we're gonna summon Soul first, because it has a burn damage by revealing stuff in hand. Just 300 damage, not a lot, but still something. But things are not looking very good for us because he has 2-set Backrow, and I'm really sure when there's a 2-set Backrow like this, it's always gonna be something like a negate attack or widespread, because it always is. Because why wouldn't they have widespread? It's always widespread. It's probably not negate attack because actual shoot is at 2. Okay, so it's not widespread, or maybe it is, but they just don't choose to use it for whatever reason. I just don't think these Tron Cybers monsters are very good. They just allow you to send themselves to the graveyard and draw cards, and most of the time it's not even... You don't even gain any advantage doing them. Like, these small Trons, it's all card neutral. And you're going minus with these. This one is the only card neutral one, right? This one goes card neutral because you normal summon that one guy, then tribute summon this guy, and then you send it to the graveyard and draw 2, so it's card neutral. All of these small guys are neg 1. And I don't know if you really want to do that. Just to load up your graveyard, or maybe cycle stuff from your hand. Maybe that allows you to cycle into the maximums quicker, but surely there's better ways to do that. Reset warrior, mill the barrier. Maybe it is the barrier. Maybe the set trap is the barrier. Okay, we're just gonna go FEMTRON, hope we get a high level. Even if we don't, we can just grab back one with Reincarnation, and we do have one. It's pretty good. Come on, Miller Cybers! There we go. We're gonna put back the Ghost Cycle to the bottom deck. I'm gonna make these 2 guys lower attack, and then we're gonna try to win this turn, assuming that he doesn't have negate attack or widespread. He probably doesn't have negate attack, but widespread is a very possible thing that he might have. Come on, Miller Cybers! Yeah. I'm gonna set this. Let's try to attack. What could it be? Is it the barrier? If it's the barrier, I just win. I just don't think the barrier is very good anymore. It is the barrier. I don't think it's that good anymore. Just because now You can get monsters to such a ridiculous amount of attack that 400 just doesn't really do too much. Another Devour. See, it doesn't really do anything. It reduces 400, which is not enough at all in most of the case. Most of the time, I mean, in most cases. You're much better off playing stuff that negates attacks or just destroys monsters. Okay, last game. If we win this, we can get to Cog. And we're against a silver player, silver rank 1 even. Surely we're not gonna be sacked. Okay, this hand looks not bad. At least it's not a break. Okay, this hand looks pretty good as a turn 1 hand. Probably one of the best turn 1 hands you could ever have. Okay, things are not looking too bad. Surely they scoop on the opener, surely. That would be amazing. Is he playing Maximum Ragnarok? He just normal summoning 2 guys and attacking. Okay, that's fine for me. He has not activated his skill yet. And seeing FEMTRONs makes him it's making me assume that he's not playing a very good version of the deck. Which is quite nice. Imagine if we mill the head. The maximum head. Okay, we don't. But imagine if we did. That would be so crazy. Wait, what is in our graveyard again? The right head. So we're gonna summon the left head. And then we're gonna shuffle back the right head. I'm gonna put it on the top deck. Yeah, let's put it on top deck. Because we have a reincarnation, so we have the left head into the top deck. Oh, I guess right, I don't remember which one it is. And then if we draw the middle head, we just win. I think. Okay, things are looking very good. We're in a very good position. We just need to not be sacked by Maximum or something. Okay, the Dark FEMTRON. That's an upgrade from the normal FEMTRON. Oh, he's normal something ahead. Oh, okay. Is he playing the skill? Is he playing the good skill that makes them 2 tributes? He is, okay. So he's not, at least he's not playing a terrible skill. Okay, what is he gonna summon though? Does he have 2 high-level monsters in hand? No, he doesn't. Okay, that's good. That's good. Femboy, where? Miwen. Femboy. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Actually, that's okay. That's completely fine because that means that he is only going to be able to beat over one of these 2 guys. And that's really good for us. Why wouldn't you attack the lower attack one? Why wouldn't you use both of the attack lowering effects on the same monster and then attack for more damage? What is he thinking? Maybe that's why he's silver. Actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense if he's on silver. Okay, now we just mill a higher level monster and we win. Even if we don't, we can just... Okay, that's the best high level monster in our deck. Okay, we're so winning. We're so winning this one. We're so ahead. We simply cannot lose, I think, from this position. We're so back. Okay, we're gonna summon the Attitude. Yes! We're so back! Let's go! We're so out of this. Okay, now that I've got to King of Games, I can finally complain. I can finally complain about how much I hate Rush. At least for now. Yes! We're finally out of Rush Hell. I don't have to touch Rush again for another month now. Yeah, let's go! Yes! Oh. So yeah, if you're watching this from YouTube, go watch my Twitch. I mean, I occasionally stream. I don't stream that often, but I do it once every few days, and it's a chill, fun time. So go watch my streams. And yeah, the reason why I don't make a lot of Rush videos is just because I don't really like Rush that much for now. But I imagine it will get better in the future once we get better cards, better support. But yeah, anyway, bye. Bye.